If you were a bad bitch,
I'd want to fuck.
Would you want to fuck you too? Would you really want to fuck you?
Yeah, no. I think if I was a bad nigga,
No, girl, like most of these niggas think they are.
yeah, if I was a bad nigga, I definitely want to fuck me.
If you was a bad nigga, could you fuck you?
Oh,
Cause you a little stingy with that cootie cat.
I feel like if I was a bad nigga, I would low key be a little trick.
Ooh, I can see that. You think so?
Yeah, I think I'd be a little bit of a trick,
I
but
can
I
see
wouldn't be like the typical trick.
What kind of trick would
It'd
you
be the trick that's like, oh, I saw this and I thought you'd like it, or
Would you be the trick that pay for the whole thing when we're out? Pay for the whole meal?
like if it's like a birthday dinner or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, if I'm there,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I would have to.
Ooh, I like you already. I like you already.
Bad niggas unite.
Not I would have to. I like that.
Girl, you know that one birthday of mine, that shit still pisses me off to this fucking day.
I thought at the end he was gonna pay for it, but he paid for it so that everyone could pay him back.
Girl, that shit ran me so fucking hot.
What ran you hot more? The fact that it was a steakhouse? Was it a steakhouse?
Yeah, it was a steakhouse.
A steakhouse, or the fact that he didn't pay?
Ooh. Because the steakhouse, I was just like, man, this nigga really don't fucking know me and don't give a fuck about knowing me.
Yeah.
He was very like, it was all about him.
Mm-hmm.
Even my birthday dinner, that was still about what he did for me.
Yeah, a show. Mm-hmm.
I think the fact that he didn't pay is what bothered me the most.
Mm-hmm.
And then like you're gonna bring everybody to this expensive ass steakhouse,
Mm-hmm.
and then be like, oh yeah, you know, just cash at me.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Nigga, you if you invite everybody, like if that's the case, you should have just had to be me and you.
You fact that, because that definitely, he did the whole, that was his whole thing, bringing us together and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm like, if that's the case, you should have just done me and you go to dinner.
Yeah, but
That's why I stopped talking to him shortly after that.
no, I feel you. I feel you. I think if I was a bad nigga, I'm pretty easy. I probably would fuck me
Girl,
too.
shut
like,
up.
I'm not gonna say it's not gonna take much, but like I'm like a funny nigga. That's my end.
Yeah.
Like that's probably the main thing. So if you're a funny nigga and you kind of look like something,
I think you like conversation too. So
I do. No, I
if
definitely.
you were a bad nigga who
He had to be able to
the
talk.
gift of gab.
Yeah, and it's only a few people that I talk, like you. I talk to on FaceTime, and one other person. That's really, and my boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like those are really, everybody else I don't really like having phone conversations with. So if I can have a phone conversation, and that's probably really what be fucking me up when I be having, girl, because sometimes when the conversation be good, I'll be on the phone 6-7 hours.
God, okay, that's a little much.
I will be on the phone 8 hours. Like I've done it before. Conversation just be so good, and I'm a sucker for conversation. So I say that.
Yeah,
Definitely conversation.
I think the most on FaceTime I could do. First of all, I think I could probably FaceTime you the longest.
Mm-hmm. we be trying to end it, and then we just keep talking.
Yeah, for real. Be watching shows.
Hell
and
yeah.
shit. Be like, girl, you saw that? But probably max like 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. But see,
6, 7. That I might as well fucking clocked in, nigga.
you'll keep a conversation going to be nice though.
Oh yeah, true.
Like people that will talk, you'll keep a conversation going. Me, I said it before. I will hang up on you. I don't have to say goodbye. I'm not gonna say my phone off. Like I will hang up.
Yeah,
and I won't feel bad.
I can't. I just be like, oh fuck. Don't get me wrong. I be. I be screaming in my fucking head, but I'll play nice on the phone.
No, I'm gonna hang up. And then people say that, did you hang up? Yes. I will call you back later. I will call you back later. That's all I really gotta say. But anyway, how's your week been?
It's been
a week.
It's been a week.
Mm-hmm.
Been a week. Mm-hmm. It's been very busy.
Work has been busy.
Girl, work has been super busy. I'm just like, bro, please let me.
If I was a bad nigga, I'd rescue you from your job.
Please.
How much you make for today?
Look, bad niggas, what? Let me know.
Clock out.
Pull up on me.
I wonder how much different it would be, because women not outrank, but what's the word for it?
What? We make more money than them?
No, well, that. But like, there's more of us than them.
We're outnumbered?
Yeah, outnumbered. I wonder how it would look if men outnumbered women. Ooh. And like, we really was empowered with our coochie like we supposed to be.
Oh, it be giving Cleopatra.
Yeah, because men are led by their ego. So I feel like that would make a lot of men get their shit together. Yeah,
but my cousin sent me this video the other day where basically it was saying that like there's some like, what was it, the hormone or something that makes you like someone, how it's released differently between like men and women, and said that for women it's released like during sex and like intimacy, but said for men that hormone is released during stress.
So we gotta stress a nigga out.
So she was like, the more you stress a man, the more he's gonna love you.
No, I wholeheartedly believe it.
And I feel like, of course, she's, exaggerating a little bit, but I do think there is some truth to it.
No, it is, because niggas really first off, niggas love mean women.
Yeah, they do.
They love being, I'm not gonna say all, but like,
niggas like women are like, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Yeah. Like, it's probably my nigga now. He's peaceful. He don't go for none of that shit. But any other time I've dealt with somebody, they was like, oh, I kind of like that shit. When you went off on them or something like that, they low key like that shit, or they low key want you to be crazy over them. I've never been a crazy one, but they like that shit.
Nah, let me not I shook my head too quick.
You never been a crazy one?
Oh, what? I done did some crazy shit.
Like what?
Girl, I done vandalized a nigga car.
Wait.
I done took a nigga phone, threw it out the window.
That ain't really vandalized though.
What? Pouring ketchup and mustard all over it? Yeah, I mean, I done did something to it.
Nigga could go to a drive-thru. I
cut up a nigga's shoes. Shut up all his little Jordan collection. Damn. Girl, I took a knife and just started stabbing the boxes.
I remember that. I remember you showed me a shoe. I was like, you didn't even like really like this. Like, you just kind of disfigured them to where nobody else want to wear them.
You don't want it no more.
Man, she just put a little cut right here, but I don't want to wear this shit.
Yeah, I done cut the middle of the laces.
Damn, not the middle. Not the middle of the laces.
Girl, that's my old days, child. I would never do any of that now. And now a nigga, it take a lot for a nigga to even get me on a level like that.
But do you think it was crazy or it was in response to some shit? Like, I don't feel like you weren't just out here doing it because nigga didn't call you back.
Oh yeah, no, it was definitely in response.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's different.
Yeah,
that's a trauma response.
I ain't gonna lie, like, and one thing I hate whenever a nigga finds out like what my trigger is. My trigger, I hate being ignored. Ooh. I feel like it's super disrespectful. And so a nigga will figure that out, and to piss me off, he'll ignore. So there was one dude, he ignored I was calling him, I texted him, nothing. So I pulled up. And I told him, I said, I'm outside. I texted him, I said, I'm outside. That got a response. He was like, are you stalking me?
No, are you stalking
And he was
me?
like, get off of my property.
If that don't make you feel crazy.
Girl, bet. And I was like, I'm not on your property. I'm on the street. This is public.
Oh, you crazy?
I was like, this is public property.
I pay my tax dollars.
I was like, this is public property. I paid to get these streets paved.
Damn.
Girl, yes. And after that, I was like, you know what?
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Like, I would never do that ever
yes.
again.
I was like, I will never pull up on a nigga like that again. And I have not. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to think on what. I ain't really pulled. I feel like you don't do crazy. You do get back.
Oh, I do get back real tough. And now I've stopped telling you about the get back. I used to tell you about the get back, and that got me in a lot of trouble. That got me in a pickle. I bet you're wondering how I got here.
You in the headlock. Yeah. I bet you're wondering how I got here.
It's a funny story.
Yeah.
No, I do get back. Like, I'm not the crazy. I'm not finna blow your phone, because to me, I don't want you doing that. So I'm not finna blow your phone up. I'm not finna send you I'm not finna type no paragraph, because you're not finna read that shit.
Right, it's true.
One thing I do to hate, like, I hate being told to calm down.
Oh, I feel that.
Or chill out, especially when I'm calm or something like that. And then let me see what else I hate. I think that was for me is my trigger, and I hate getting so mad that I start stuttering.
Oh,
because now I want to punch on your shit.
Now you done really piss me
out.
Yeah,
you really now move, bitch, squirrel, bitch.
His hands don't stutter.
Yeah, I hate that shit, but I don't know. But I'm so glad because I remember a time you a little wild one, but you didn't do nothing crazy. I don't know, you didn't do nothing. Like, it wasn't like nothing like, oh, here she go. Because we did have a friend. That bitch was nuts.
Oh, yeah, no. She was cuckoo.
That bitch was nuts. And I was like, any man she dealt with, I was like, hey.
Good luck,
the
brother.
Coochie good.
Good luck, brother.
The coochie good, but you finna pay for it.
You finna work for it.
Hell yeah. You got your song this week?
Girl, yeah.
I was laughing I don't know why I thought of my song.
I don't know why either, but when you start giggling and shit, it made me nervous.
It was the first thing I thought of, but the words made me giggle when I read them. And they're not even funny.
Okay. Come on and love me just a little bit. I'm going to teach you how to sing it out. Come on, come on, come on. Let me tell you what it's all about. Reading, writing, arithmetic.
I feel like I know this.
Are the branches of the learning tree. But without the roots of love, everyday girl, your education ain't complete. Teacher's gonna show you.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I know the fuck. You did not do the Jackson 5. Is it the ABC? Fam, do you know how much I hate that fucking song? I fucking hate that song. I knew it was always said reading, writing, arithmetic. I was like, oh, she went back to the cracks of civil rights. They'll pull this back with the 3 R's.
Bruh. Random. You know they said we all got ADHD because we crack babies?
I low-key believe it.
I believe it too.
I low-key, because I was like, you know what? The reason that these teachers are having such a hard time is because they're raising these crack babies.
Yeah.
These crack babies didn't have it all.
I'm like, damn, if we have ADHD, what the fuck do our kids got?
Two-time. Whatever that is. I mean, that is, you might, I mean, I don't know if crack has a correlation to that.
There might be a correlation between crack and autism.
It might be but between the crack and the ADHD babies and autism. I don't know. It is, but I definitely was thinking, I was like, it's the reason why these kids are so
stupid.
That and just like
let me know. That's wrong for me to say.
We sound like we sound like Joe Budden.
Yeah, for real. My bad, y'all.
I mean, you talk to any teacher today and they will tell you the same story about the kids.
Yeah.
So it's not like we just the damn kids. Nah, y'all babies is throwed.
Yeah, y'all kids
throw it in the head.
Wild.
Throw it in the game.
Yeah, they wild.
All right. Well, what made you decide that?
I don't know. It just crossed my mind.
All right. Well, I hope you get this one.
Oh, Lord. I hope I giggle like you did.
What?
I hope I giggle like you did.
You might not, because it's not even funny. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Damn, you going to get this. I will never find another lover sweeter than you.
I will never find another lover sweeter than you. Sweeter than you. Girl, you are
close to what?
You're my wait, wrong.
No. Girl, you were close to me, like your mother, close to me, like my
damn song.
All my life.
Yeah, there you go.
Close to me.
All my life. Who made that again?
Casey and JoJo?
Yeah, but somebody did a remake of it.
Recently?
It's a girl, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
All my life.
Oh, it's like I don't know.
Oh, I can hear it. It's not Coyle Ray.
Oh, it's like a remix of that song, or it's like they should just use the word?
They used it. It's like a sample or something.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Look at
Why was that so giggly?
Because I was reading the words and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, Tana gonna be like, why the fuck did you pick this song?
Yeah, what made you pick that?
I just thought of it in my head. What made you pick ABC?
I just thought of it.
I
I was like, okay. She said, "Oh, bad."
I hate.
I
feel like I told you I hate that song, and I only hate it because it's the first song. Like I had it in my my playlist. It's the first song that plays.
Oh,
because it's ABC. That's the first song that plays.
Damn.
Yeah.
I remember me with my little Walkman. Mm-hmm. I was listening to Jackson 5, little cassette tape. Mm-hmm. Child, I used to tear that bitch up.
Is that your first cassette?
I think it was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
One of them.
Mine. Oh, this is because I actually had a client. I was like, "Your baby's about the size of a cassette tape," and she's like, "Huh?"
Oh, they don't know what that is.
Or VHS.
Oh yeah.
But two of my favorite ones. I had the Just For Me cassette tape, and I had Raven Simone.
Damn.
This is a crazy story. I went to, because Raven, when she was little, she had her whole music career. Mm-hmm. We went to a record shop in Memphis, and Raven was there, and she signed my cassette.
Oh.
And Raven had the cute little, she had the Queen Latifah thing on. It was so cute. But I'm like, no, she's older.
Yeah, she's older than us.
I'm like, this is so cool. You're a kid too, and you're singing. I don't know why that was the highlight of my life. Girl, but that was amazing.
I ain't gonna lie. Whenever I was in private school, I had a teacher. Well, she was like an after school teacher. She wasn't like a real teacher. Well, let me not say that. God damn, Taylor.
She was real.
She was an extracurricular teacher. And she recorded a country album. Mm-hmm. And the shit went so hard. And I remember there was this one song she had, and I would play it over and over. I had her cassette tape. Mm-hmm. I would play it over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. And I want to find her so bad. I don't remember her name.
For real?
Yes.
Oh, we got to find her.
Girl, oh, man.
You remember the album or nothing like that?
No. Girl, but the shit went. I'm talking about jammed.
Damn.
And I'd be like, damn, I cannot remember her name, the album, nothing. I'm like, fuck.
Well, you know what? And we gonna move on. But being on punishment, my parents, when I was used to get on punishment, they used to let me listen to gospel. Mm-hmm. So I had this CD from this Christian camp I went to. I never listened to it before, but I'm like, hey, let me turn this shit on. So I got to listen to something. The album jammed so hard. His name was Ray Beatty. I've never heard of him before or after that.
Damn.
Jammed.
See?
I'm like, okay, the Christian music was just knocking. I don't know. Hell, it was Christian and real hard. I was like, okay, shit. But that's crazy.
Yeah.
We need to find out who she is, because I want to hear this song.
Girl, her album.
You got yearbooks?
I don't know if I have a yearbook because I was in elementary.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a yearbook from them.
That might be on microfilm.
Gotta pull out one of them big old. They gotta
crank it
rewind it by hand
to find it. Well, hey, best friend.
Ain't it a blessing? You are listening to another episode of Hear You Podcast. This is Tam.
And this is B.
You ready to get started, bro?
Let's go.
Hey, let's get it. All right, you ready to get started this week with the shits?
Let's go.
Okay, let's start off with, let's do 100 rounds Ashanti.
Baby.
Damn, I was going to say that. Happy.
Sideburns.
Nelly.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So, as if we didn't know this already, Ashanti has officially revealed this week that her and Nelly, they are expecting a little bundle of joy.
Okay.
This is Ashanti's first baby. And on top of that, she let us know that her and Nelly are engaged.
Shit. First of all, Nelly been told us. Nelly told us when the baby was a fetus.
Girl, Nelly told us when the baby was the size of a blueberry.
A zygote. You still had a zygote. Nelly told us at that
just
point.
A cluster of cells.
Hell yeah. And then somebody else said something. Your mom was like, well, no, she is, but we ain't gonna. I'm like, why?
They said, fuck you making your own announcement.
Okay, Ashanti is ain't nobody people are saying that she should have been married first, not the other shit. But Ashanti is over 40 years old.
Yeah. This is a high risk pregnancy, y'all. Listen.
Damn.
For real though, like let's give the woman the time to do what she need to do.
It's high-ish. I kind of hate that that's considered geriatric, but it like it's considered a geriatric pregnancy,
right?
Because our eggs are as old as we are,
right?
So those are 40-year-old eggs that's getting ready to hatch, but still, it's not scramble.
Every time I think about Cortez, Cortez and OJ, you better get your eggs ready and make you an omelet.
You're Hamlin. You're Hamlet. I'm happy for Ashanti though.
I'm happy for it too. Like I'm happy that she didn't ever feel like, I'm too old to have a baby, or if I haven't had a baby by now, then I'm just not gonna have one. Like I love the idea of whatever age being like, I'm here for whatever blessings life got for me.
And Ashanti lived. Like that's the one thing. Like I being a parent is so young. I was 19, but I still felt like really, really, really young. But like, I don't feel like I ever really had an adulthood. And you see Ashanti looking bad as fuck on these vacations.
Girl.
At one point they said like Ashanti ain't got to do nothing no more. She just go on vacation.
Right.
Looking good as fuck.
Ashanti is fine as shit. She looks really good pregnant too.
She does. But I just really appreciate women who have done everything they wanted to do first and then decide when they want to have a baby. There will be people that tell you like, a lot of men will try to weaponize your age and all that other stuff against you. But there's nothing to say. Like, I ain't gonna say it's never too late. Because, having a baby, sometimes it is.
Right.
But like for what you want out of life, it's never too late for you to have that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want the family and you want the kids and all the other stuff, like it's never too late.
Yeah, I feel that 1000%.
And I know so many women who feel like though, like when is it gonna be my turn? Like when is it gonna be?
Risa Tisa, she kept saying that. Like I thought it was my turn. I thought it was my turn. And I ain't gonna lie, I really do hate that. That's the kind of pressure that's put on women, to where it's like, well, is it ever gonna happen, or is it for me?
I mean, but we do have a timeline though.
Yeah, we do have a timeline. We do.
So it's not only us like battling that, but it's our bodies telling us, bitch, you have a timeline. You know what I'm saying? That we do feel like we have to, because if you want certain things, there is kind of a timeline working towards you, to kind of do those things. But you right, it's so I had a conversation with someone before, and she was just like, I don't want to be a hater, because I'm happy for everybody, but she's like, I'm going to be having a partner or a companion. Like I want to have, she was like, I wanted to have kids, but I'm this age now, so I don't think that's for me right now. But I just hate that I know so many amazing women, women who keep running into these bitch ass niggas, these bum ass niggas, these
not worth a shit.
Not even worth mentioning.
Yeah, facts.
Cum stains. That's what you should have been. You should have been a cum stain, but you made it inside your mama.
Yeah.
And 9 months later, here your ass came. But there's so many amazing women I know who just be like, I'm just ready. Like it's my time. And I'm not gonna say I don't hear a lot of men saying that, but like
way more women.
Oh no, I feel like when a man say that, here's something wrong with him. And I know I shouldn't say that, but every nigga that I know.
What if men thought like that?
You can, but the niggas that I know. And well, think about it. The niggas to be like, I really want a family. Are they not weird?
A little bit.
It's something.
Yeah,
it's a little something. The niggas I know, and I know that's bad. Yeah. But the ones who I know, like I really want a family and be married. I'm somebody's husband. It'd be something wrong with them niggas. It'd be something wrong with them niggas. I tried to give one of them a chance a while ago, and he seemed cool. He was what is he? What's the purple? Omega?
Omega.
Yeah, he was an Omega and everything like that. We were having a conversation about cheating, and he's like, have you ever cheated before? And I was like, yeah. He's like, how could, like, this nigga just went off about it. I'm like, nigga,
I ain't cheat on you.
Facts. Like, and I might not cheat again. Like, calm down.
I ain't say I'm a cheater.
Yeah. That's what I cheated.
Yeah.
And he would just not let it go. And I was like, this is why you're single.
Yeah.
And I hate to say that because that sounds like a nigga, but I'm like, this is why.
Yeah, niggas be thinking the same shit.
Yeah, that's
because I know a long time ago, my cousin, he told me, he was like, I absolutely hate for a woman to start talking about a timeline.
on like what we doing.
I want to no, not even just that. He's like, I don't want to hear about like, I don't want no pressure to be married. Mm-hmm. I don't want no pressure for a family. Mm-hmm. He's like, I don't want none of that.
So what is he? I don't know. Like I'm not really asking, and I'm not gonna ask you when we getting married and all the other stuff either. But I'm going into like I feel like we're on the same page though. Like I'm not gonna beg like, oh I'm not gonna. But my expectation is with 1 or 2 years, right? Something gonna happen.
Yeah.
So that's different. But I can kind of see that. What he's saying, like he don't want to be like
he was just like, let me do it at my time. Don't let it be at your time. But I'm like,
your time can't be 5 years though. 6 years.
Why can't it be our time?
That's true. Why can't we be something that we decide?
Yeah.
Not because your time is 2 years from now, baby. I'm not gonna do all that.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I do feel like I'm starting to, especially the older I get, I feel like I'm starting to meet more women who are like either okay with not having a kid or are okay with like doing it by themselves.
I think it's the landscape we're given. It's the geography.
Yeah.
The topography we're given.
Facts.
We don't have a firm foundation.
Not at all. It's shaky.
Hell yeah. And for someone, you know how much of an ain't shit generation we have for women to be like, I'll do it myself.
Girl, I'm trying to tell you.
Because like I don't really know. I know women who've become single mothers, and I know women who, you know, for whatever reason, had to be single mothers. But I don't know too many people who be like, fuck it. I don't want you involved any kind of way, especially dealing with what we got to deal with. Like, it's low key. I wish I could have my rights. Like, I wish I could just get rights from niggas.
Girl.
Because I'm doing about, I'd rather
it'd be
official.
Easier.
Yeah, it'd be a whole lot easier. So I could definitely feel when they say, like, yeah, I just want a baby. I don't want to deal with no nigga.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it. I really do. And like, I was having a conversation with my sister a few weeks ago. And, you know, she was asking me, she's like, you know, like, you don't feel the urge for kids? And I'm like, yeah, no, I kind of do. But then also, I kind of be like, I'd be cool without it.
Really?
Well, let me not say I'd be cool without it.
But okay, here's the thing. I could see you doing both. Like, I could see you always being a cool auntie and stuff like that. And, you know, the cool godmother who still like, you know what the kids like and stuff like that. Right. But I could also see you with your own kids.
Yeah.
I could see you like being the rich, you know what I'm saying?
Girl,
godmother who wants to travel and stuff like that.
I'd be okay. Like, I just told my sister, like, you know what, whatever God has for me, I'm okay with it. Like, if that means kids, so be it. If it doesn't, so be it. And like, I was even telling her, I was like, you know, my boyfriend has a daughter. Like,
you got something.
I might be able to scratch whatever itch I have for a kid, with her. Like, and I was just like, no, don't say that. I'm like, no, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's just realizing, not that, because I think too, it comes with the realization that kids are, I don't say a lot of work.
They are.
But if you know what I'm saying, you have a situation where you already got one, you ain't got to do all the other stuff. You just you get to do the fun shit. You know what I'm saying? And not have to disfigure your body. And what was that thing? Ashley, sometimes that woman nose spread so wide on her goddamn face. She
looked like a completely different person.
I'd never have another baby. If I'd never pop up with another. And it's not a given that you'll go back to the way you looked before.
Exactly. And you don't know until you get pregnant.
Facts. That your nose gonna spread and so is your ass.
Girl. And you.
Yeah. And every time you laugh, you pee.
Girl.
And every time you hit a speed bump, you feel a twinge in your pelvis. Like, I didn't want to sign up for all that shit.
Scar itch.
Yeah. Mine, low key still, I feel a little twinge from time to time.
See what I'm saying, dog? Like, come on, bro. Come on.
I think like you said, a lot of women are just being okay with like, I ain't gonna say not partnering, but not settling. Like, realizing, like, you know what? I don't have to. Because our parent generation, they settled for providers.
Yeah, facts.
And a lot of other shit, they ain't really like.
As long as a nigga could provide.
Yeah.
He was by her side.
And we're the providers now. So we don't necessarily need a provider. We want the other shit that come. We don't want we want the provider. Let me not let you niggas out scot-free. We want the provider, but we realize.
Don't get it fucked up.
We're realizing that we make more.
We're the providers.
We're the providers. And you have to bring a lot more than just I'm a man. Yeah. Like, you gotta bring more than just being a nigga.
More than just a man.
Hell yeah. I don't know, child. I'm happy for Ashanti though.
I'm happy for it too. Like, if this is, I do think it's like a very full circle moment because you think about all the time Ashanti and Nelly spent apart. And we all think about like during the verses, that little weird hug shit that nigga
all
did.
It took.
But it worked. Like,
do you think that was probably like the first time they seen each other in so long?
I think Nelly and Ashanti was one of them breakups that was probably so painful that it's just like, I gotta act like it never happened.
Cause okay, I ain't gonna lie. Like, and I really try not to be like, oh, those are their goals and stuff like that. But you really can see on Nelly's face how happy he is.
Yeah.
Like, you can really tell that they
ain't never smiled so much.
I ain't never seen all 32 of his chompers before. But you could really tell like just how much they enjoy each other. And I'm not one for spinning the block, but sometimes a nigga need time.
Yeah.
Cause we was Miss Jackson when they broke, like that was in between them.
And he was with Miss Jackson for like 10 years.
For a minute. Like, I think she adopted his nieces and nephews and stuff. So that was a long time.
Yeah. You remember Nelly's TV show? That shit used to be good.
It was really good.
Yeah, it was good.
But sometimes a nigga do need time to grow up.
Yeah.
And figure shit out.
And it just sucks that, you know, sometimes you're the woman he has to go grow up with.
What do you mean? Like
Miss Jackson was the woman he had to grow up with.
Yikes.
Miss Jackson cultivated him into the nigga for Ashanti. Made him into a husband.
Damn.
Sucks.
I wonder if is she gonna get married? I could see Ashanti not getting married till after she had a baby though, because I feel like she want her shape.
I think she's gonna get married before the baby born.
Like a courthouse?
Yeah, I think they're gonna have something very, very small.
Maybe so.
I don't see it being anything big.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm so happy. I don't even know the people.
I'm happy for her. And she looks like she's far along.
She was on stage showing, so I'm confused on how.
I was like, we've been knowing.
Yeah, what's that clip they sent with Madea? Like, I'm waiting on you to come out. So I'm like, I'm
waiting on you to say something.
Honestly, at this point, we were just waiting on you. But it's cute. I like it. Yeah, I don't know what announcement y'all finna make. You ain't got to do that big old announcement. Oh, I guess the 9 months thing. She said. It's cute, but congratulations.
Yes,
guys.
definitely congratulations to Ashanti and Nelly, and prayers for a safe delivery. All right, let's go ahead and go on over to our next topic. Sorry. So J-Lo blamed for TikToker's death.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that later.
She took away something about the music, and she was using the proceeds to pay for her cancer treatments or something like that.
Oh my gosh, Jesus.
I don't know what it is. TikTok hates J-Lo. So much so that they were saying they were getting people's accounts taken if they say her name. So they're calling her, I think, Ursula or something like that.
Damn.
But apparently J-Lo's a pretty shitty human being.
I wouldn't be surprised. She doesn't look like a kind person.
I heard she's...
Selena was probably the nicest she's ever been.
Ask Selena? Yeah. Now, what's that show she was on? In Living Color?
Nah, in Living Color, she probably was a mess back then, too.
I heard she's like a bitch to like staff and people who work for her.
I can see
like
that.
I hate that.
I can definitely see it.
I hate that.
All right, let's go ahead and go over to our next topic.
Okay.
Let's do 100 rounds.
Okay.
NBA Youngboy.
Nails.
Utah.
Jazz.
Finesse.
Before we even get started, did you see Yaya? Yaya is a definite. That's a crack baby. That.
And she looks so weird. You talking about that video with the strippers?
Yes.
She looks so.
Yaya's a crack baby.
Girl, something's wrong. Yaya is not mentally well.
No, she does not need to be. I hate this thing. She don't need to be making decisions by herself.
No, she does. She needs a conservatorship.
She's the guardian.
She's not well. That video was so weird, and then I watched it so many times. I'm like, her face. Something's like the eyes. It's like you can't. It's like it's empty behind them.
It probably is. It's empty. It's for because NBA has her soul.
Girl, he does.
That
nigga ate her soul up.
What did that nigga do?
Girl.
Because anybody like
a blood spell.
Yaya's not going nowhere. She don't care if he call her string bean, stew head, pot,
stupid built ass,
slime built ass. She do not give a fuck what that man say about her.
That nigga called her and Yaya stupid body ass. I'm like, God damn! No, you didn't call her body stupid.
And I'm just like, he does not. He almost act like he hate her.
Girl, he does hate her, but she's just the person. She won't go away.
Yeah,
and she's the type that'll never be in a relationship.
Hell no.
She'll never get another nigga.
Hell no.
And fears of, well, maybe
he might come back.
Maybe me and Kentrell will work it out. And meanwhile, Janiyah done moved the fuck on several times.
Did she have another baby too?
Girl did. Like, Janiyah done went and had a daughter, everything. And that video with Yaya
was of my friends that made me lose him or something, or trying to get him back from the one. He probably
I don't even understand the video.
I guess she was saying like her friend, like I don't know how your friends.
Did she lose him to strippers?
Oh, maybe. I'm thinking like her friend said something to, or you been out your whole ass for like, stuff like that. But friends may have been strippers, and he may have liked them more. It makes no sense to me.
Girl, it was odd. And then him being in Target with Yaya and his wife buying gifts.
Huh? Was that recent?
Girl, yeah, like maybe like 2-3 weeks ago.
I didn't see that.
He was in Target and with the both of them.
I don't know how Jazz, if I couldn't be around Yaya knowing.
I don't think Jazz make any decisions.
She just there.
She's just there.
She like that white man and wanted on the Patreon. I don't want nobody who can think for themselves. Let me think for you.
Yeah, I want to do all the thinking. You are not responsible.
Because all Jazz doing to be in a video.
And girl, I will never forget that one video where they're in the hot tub and NBA Youngboy got his shirt off and Jazz got on a sweatshirt and sweatpants in the damn hot tub.
You said that.
That shit is crazy to me. You in the hot tub in a Nike Tech outfit talking about some.
Oh, I know that was hot and heavy when you got out.
Girl, I knew you was sweating inside and out.
I think he got you in a shirt.
Girl, you are fully fucking clothed.
Girl, now you treating you like it's Ramadan. Tell the nigga, hold up. Tell the nigga to calm down. Girl. I don't know. The NBA seem like a wild man to deal with.
Oh, yeah, no, he scares me.
Well, he scared somebody else too, cause
girl, listen,
he scared the authorities.
Girl, so earlier today, NBA Youngboy was actually arrested. Oh, it was yesterday. It says the Cache County Sheriff's Office, in conjunction with Homeland Security, Ogden Police, Weber County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, damn. So all of them came together.
The FBI.
Whoa.
The Box Elder and Cache Rich Drug Task Force.
Whoa.
Secret Service.
All right, now. Hold on.
And Layton SWAT team executed a search warrant on the residence of Kentrell Gaulden.
All them people?
Yes.
Shit.
So it says the search warrant is a piece of an ongoing investigation. And so what I saw on Gossip of the City is that he's been hit with a RICO case.
Okay. I've heard RICO, but like I thought RICO is like wire, isn't it? Or what is RICO?
No, I think RICO is whenever you're basically getting like a gang of people to do criminal activity.
Oh.
I think, unless I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, feel free to tell me. But I think it's whenever you get a gang of people. Yeah, like organized.
I'm gonna Google what actual RICO means.
Yeah, but what I saw his RICO for is for prescription drug fraud.
So I did see forgery on there. So you think he was getting pills and stuff? Ooh.
And then like, especially if you've got a pill addiction and you got a gang of niggas around you who you tell them to go do something, they gonna do it. They could probably go and, hey doc, I'm in pain. I need Percs or
yeah, and you on house arrest too.
Exactly.
Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act. That still didn't make it clear to me, but
yeah, I think it's over you're organizing people to commit crime.
You know what? I can't remember who I was talking to, but I'm like, you know what? I hate to say this, but I hope they don't I ain't gonna say ever free. I was like, no, NBA.
NBA.
I was like, he don't need to be free.
He's already on house arrest. Like,
you know what I'm saying? You're already on house arrest doing shit like that.
He's going down.
And what I was saying, like, if this nigga's free, he either gonna kill somebody or get killed. Cause the nigga is crazy.
Girl, that's why he's a fucking loose cannon. That's like you couldn't pay me to envy that girl Jazz that's in that house.
At all. She's a victim.
Yeah, no, literally.
She probably getting some of the best sleep of her life right about now.
Girl,
I don't know. That nigga probably blowing her phone up, asking him to call this and put money on this and do this and do that.
Damn, a nigga being worse from jail.
Nigga, there's nothing worse somewhere than a nigga with jail who needs something. Call this. He gonna call you to get this from this person. To call my mama on 3-way and put like niggas in jail are worse.
Damn, all you want to do is sleep.
Shit, you should want to sleep too. Get some rest.
Yeah, nigga, you got a long day tomorrow.
You got five summers and 6. What Remy album was called?
I forgot.
6 summers. You got that time to worry about, big baby. Calm down, like. Please. Nah, niggas be worse than in jail.
Damn, that's why I'm just like, man. I do think NBA Youngboy, like, that nigga's in trouble. Big trouble.
You think Young Thug trouble? Because I don't know how long was he on probation?
I don't know.
Somebody told me a crazy number. I was like, how the hell is he on probation?
I feel like he was on house arrest for a really long time because they like turned over his sentence or something.
What do you mean?
Like they told him that he could serve out the rest of his sentence on house arrest.
Oh. Yeah.
That's why I'm like, damn, I know that means you damn Young Thug. I mean, not Young Thug, you little NBA Youngboy fans. Mm-hmm. Y'all ain't gonna get no new music for a little bit. That nigga drop a video every day.
I thought, they say his house arrest was like on like 14 months. But ain't no way, because he been on house arrest for longer than, he been on house arrest since COVID, right?
Yeah, I feel like it. And that's the reason why they had him all the way up in fucking Utah. And see, they thought putting him in fucking Utah would stop him from getting out of trouble. Nah, nigga. That nigga, his environment is not the trouble. He is the trouble.
Yeah, him is the...
Trouble is him.
Yeah, no, that's ain't him, not on him.
Yes.
And it follows wherever he goes. Which I was just like, I wasn't surprised because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I've seen guns.
I've definitely seen videos. I've seen him with guns in his videos. Definitely have.
Since he's been on house arrest.
Yeah, I told you I saw that dude with that AK-47 on his video.
Yeah, so I don't think you can have people with those types of weapons or automatics in your house either.
Girl, and the FBI was probably watching his YouTube like, got him. Okay.
Right there.
Yeah.
Let's go back to yesterday.
There goes another one.
Right there. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, he's smoking marijuana.
Oh, he opened his mouth. He got those pills in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, those are Perc 30s. He can't. Those aren't even legal.
Oh yeah.
We don't even make Perc 30s.
Yeah, no.
So he's getting them from somewhere.
Yeah, no. Did he have surgery or something? I don't think so.
Yeah, did he tear his ACL?
Yeah, I mean he looks fine.
Yeah, he hadn't left in 16 years, so I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Like he ain't been sick. He ain't been in the crowd. So.
Yeah, he looks good. He looks good. No need for a Perc 30, especially 5 of them.
On the tip of the tongue.
Yeah, wow. 150 30s. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if filming those things were the best at the moment either.
Yeah, definitely wasn't that.
But I felt like I was like, isn't nigga supposed to have a gun?
Girl.
Is this a prop? I don't know. But it don't seem wise.
It don't. And then him going online arguing with Finesse this week.
Maybe that did it.
You think Finesse called? No. I'd like to report a crime. I'd like to report a RICO.
Okay, against humanity.
Not a RICO against humanity. A RICO against humanity is crazy.
But I don't even know I don't remember why him and Finesse were arguing, but I just remember him going
over a girl.
Oh, somebody inboxing somebody.
I think he Finesse inboxed Jazz, and then NBA posted Finesse baby mama.
Oh, and then Finesse was like, "That's why I have a loyal one" or something like that. Talked about how loyal.
Random. Did you know that Finesse dated Miss Twerksome?
How you know that,
girl? I like went down a Miss Twerksome rabbit hole.
I was gonna say because Miss Twerksome just came back on my radar again when she did that Meg challenge. I was like, oh, I forgot about her.
That's what made me go down the rabbit. I was like, damn, I haven't seen her in a minute. And I saw an interview where she was saying that is the biggest relationship. That's the relationship she regrets the most. Wow. I didn't see why.
Was it bad?
Yeah, she said it was bad.
Oh, damn. You know, Finesse.
2 times.
He looked like he slapped bitches. Do he not?
I can see it.
Finesse look like a fat ass nigga that'll sit on you.
So you ain't going nowhere. Just throw all his weight on you.
I'm gonna sit here until you tired.
Are you done?
You ready to go to sleep now? Now you ready to fix my fish sandwich first?
Oh my girl. Fuck
Poor Erica. I didn't believe that, no way.
Girl.
But I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Didn't one of the what were the girls called again? The twerk. I won't say twerk team, but I don't think that was.
They were a twerk team.
That's what they're called, Twerk Team?
Yeah, Twerk Team.
Didn't one of them die?
Yeah, I think it was Betty Boop, Betty Bop.
Uh-huh.
I think she's the one that passed away.
And the other one, is she a Christian? That's usually how it works.
Yeah, Miss Twerk. I'm like,
Did
really
hold
the
on.
OG.
Didn't she have a baby by somebody though?
I don't think Miss
Or was
Twerk
she-
has any kids. The other one does.
Oh, the one who.
The other light skinned one.
Okay, and she had a baby by somebody who's a rapper.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
Or a basketball player. She had a
Somebody
baby
set her
with-
down.
Yeah.
Told her to stop.
No, somebody sit her down.
He said, "You ain't even in Twerk Team no more. You're a mother."
Yeah, no, she did have a baby by, I can't remember who though.
But when you think about Miss Twerk, I'm really.
Girl, OG.
Do you remember like watching YouTube videos,
What?
watching them?
Yes, and I remember looking at her and being like, "Oh my gosh,
How
I
does
want
it
my
move like
ass
that?
to do that."
I don't know. Betty Boop was that was the one right there.
Oh yeah, no, Betty Boop could throw that ass. Boy.
that was
Rest
the
in
one
peace.
right there.
Let me make sure she's actually.
What?
Make sure, I said rest in peace. Let me make sure.
No, she passed away.
Okay.
Yeah, ooh, that ass though. Rest in peace.
I'm like, oh, child.
I mean, but like it is what it is.
Oh, her name was Betty Butt.
Oh. How did she pass? Did it say?
Let me see.
I see two niggas.
Yeah, it says that they were sentenced Monday to life without parole plus
Oh.
5 years. This is in 2016.
Sounds like it was tragic then.
For the shooting death of Jamie, that must be her. They're convicted of killing a member of the Atlanta's Twerk Team dance group.
It's not funny.
Right.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
I'm like, let me see. I'm trying to see where they said what happened. They talking about her being an original member of the Twerk Team.
And they didn't even stop when she
They were
passed away.
involved in a drug deal with her boyfriend.
Oh.
The trio followed the boyfriend, Jamie Milton, to the Mission at Galleria Apartments in Smyrna, where Jamie would. Oh, so the girlfriend. So
Jamie's a guy.
they're both named Jamie.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Yeah, Betty Butt and her boyfriend are both named Jamie.
Oh.
It says that they followed him to his house where his girlfriend was cooking.
Damn.
And
That's very descriptive.
right. At some point, the men held her boyfriend at gunpoint in the vehicle, and the other one entered the apartment, threatened Betty Butt,
Mm-hmm.
and demanded weed and shot her in the head.
What?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, that's not.
Yeah, and the boyfriend lived.
Damn. You shot the one who. Wow.
It says that the boyfriend was grazed by a bullet as they left.
grazed. Kill this nigga too.
Girl, shut up.
I'm not even a drug dealer. I'm not even the one you want. I'm in here cooking. Cooking and twerking.
Oh.
I'm out here cooking and twerking.
Yeah, damn, that's fucked up, dog.
I didn't realize. Apartment thought it was like a car accident. I didn't know it was like tragic like that.
Girl, she was only 24.
Fuck. Rest in peace to her for real.
Damn. She'd only be, we were older than them. She'd only be 32 years old right now.
Nah. That was in 2016 though.
Yeah, that's 8 years.
Oh shit, I can't count. That's too much math.
Damn, that's fucked up, dog. Oh no, okay, so it happened in 2014.
So she'd be 36.
No, so she would be 34.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Yeah, she'd be 34. Damn, that's fucked up. But yeah, no, Twerk Team was definitely, they were the original OGs.
Facts.
I mean, I will never forget whenever they did Stanky Leg.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Twerk she went off on Stanky Leg. I
Mhm.
was like, oh my gosh.
What's that? It's a song like Get Low. I can't think. But it's kind of like Get Low. I'm not even saying it right. Yeah. I can't get. It was that song, but it's like from out here though that they were dancing to. I was like, what? How did you get asses to isolate like that?
Girl,
like,
I'm telling you.
that is a real craft.
Girl, and it used to be just them and a white wall.
Hell yeah, and some shorts.
Hell yeah.
Just going to town.
Yeah, no, Miss Twerk definitely, she went off on her I killed Meg challenge, wannabe challenge. But damn, what were we talking about?
I don't remember. I don't even know how we got
NBA
here.
Youngboy.
Oh, I don't know how we got there from there.
Yeah.
Oh, about finesse. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, low key, honestly, I hate to be that person, but whatever they said that nigga NBA did.
Oh, he did.
He did it.
He did
I
it.
believe it.
he did it and they have video evidence of it because that nigga record everything, drop a video like you said every day in that stone mansion in 3 locations with a bunch of niggas. And you say he had security in one?
Yeah.
Like what is a nigga who's on house arrest? Well, I ain't gonna say that because you know he makes threats.
I mean, I'm sure his status that he would need the security. I understand that, but at the same time, it's just like
everybody in the house don't need an AK though.
Yeah, that part. Everybody don't need a gun. Everybody don't need a pistol. Wonder
how that works though, because he's not supposed to be around guns. So if you have a secure, I mean, I don't know how that works.
Yeah, but I would imagine if it's like armed security and they're like legally armed, that's probably.
But he ain't letting you hold it.
Yeah, no, he's not letting you pass it off.
Hell yeah, for the video. Hell yeah, that's not what's happening. The nigga got his own artillery.
Exactly.
Somewhere. Yeah, the nigga. I don't think they're letting him out this time because they said no bail.
No house arrest either.
He got some amazing lawyers, whoever it was, to get him off on house arrest for as long as he was. But like I said, I was telling somebody, that nigga's a threat.
Hell yeah, he's a threat. I told you, that nigga scares me.
And I don't know. I don't know if he got it. Like, if I really feel like if he got out, we'd be looking at like a year life expectancy of whether him doing something to somebody
or something happening.
But low key, you know who's starting to look good? I ain't gonna say starting to look good, but Kodak.
Oh, I saw one video where, you know, they slowed it down and him like smiling. Kodak's not cute, y'all.
I think he was kind of cute and he looks healthy.
I'm glad that, you know, I'm glad he's gotten the help that he needs, but no. I think
he looked cute on that picture.
That nigga like a gremlin.
No, I don't think so. But I like, you know, I like me crispy crunchy. I like it a little bit.
It's like Kodak's just not cute to me.
I think he looks a lot better than he did.
Oh yeah, he definitely does. Like you said, he looks healthy and he looks like he's in a better like mind.
But that nigga was bragging. He's like, well, I ain't gonna say I'm completely done off perks, but I just don't take as many as I used to. And I'm like, nigga, ain't you on probation too? Which don't stop shit. But I'm like, I'm not applauding you for almost being done.
Yeah, I'm not applauding you for taking less perks than
I
before.
Take 100, now I take 50. Nigga, I mean, it's one bad one.
I don't understand, like, just, I don't get it.
What?
I'm really, really happy that I don't have, like, an addictive personality, bro.
I mean, either, because once stuff start feeling too weird, like, that don't feel good to me. When I don't have no control, like, because that's the longest time, that's why I didn't smoke weed.
Girl, I feel that.
I didn't smoke, because I was just like, I don't like feeling that, but now I'm stronger than the influence. But I just like, I told y'all that story one time I took perk. You were there.
Yeah. You feeling sick and shit?
I was sick as a damn dog. Like, I don't know the feeling. Like, I was itching. And that's what people say, oh, you know, that's how you get a good one. That don't feel good to me. Like, itching my brains out and stuff like that. And I don't know what made me take it in my, like, I was grown. It was like a couple years ago. So it wasn't like,
I was say recent.
It wasn't like, no, I was 16 and nothing like
You're right.
that.
16
16 Percocets on his tongue.
Itching away.
He's in Utah and he gotta stay. 16 Percocets. No, but like the one Percocet I had,
girl,
made me never. I don't even want to try to. I don't care if I broke my leg. Don't give me no fucking Percocet.
Girl, I'm trying to tell you, I'm cool.
That shit did not like. I feel like it gave me the runs.
Girl, I believe it.
Then I was throwing up. Then I was itching, and I felt like this. And I don't know. Maybe it's the euphoria that you feel, because I did feel like but I almost felt like, bitch, did you go too far?
Is this it?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, please, Tanner, don't let my kids see me like this.
I remember you said that. And I was like, Gucci, come on.
I said, Tanner, don't let my kids see me.
I'm like, Gucci, come on. I know you're hungry. Let's go get something to eat. Let's go get something to eat. Your mama on drugs right now. Your mama over here acting like Wanda. She finna sell you in exchange for her next perk.
No, yeah. I was like, Tanner, get the girls. Oh, that feel like Ray.
And meanwhile, my dumb ass, I'm like, bitch, why would you take that?
You're like, are you okay? He's like, no, you were like, don't need to call them. Are you okay?
Like, don't need to go to the hospital?
And yeah, I just remember you coming there checking on me every so often.
Yeah.
And I was out, but I'm like, Get the girls. I was like, oh yeah, this ain't. And I was hot. And that's when I get hot when I'm drunk. And that's really it. But I was hot. I was burning up. I was taking off my clothes. I was itching. I was like, why do y'all like this?
Girl. And then to be like that all day long.
No, you niggas got deep trauma. That's the only reason I could see that you take something like that.
Yeah, what you trying to forget?
Life, your name, yourself.
Okay, for real.
And you niggas are taking 3, 4, 5, 6, and I guess
and
it's
mixing it with liquor
and lean and other pills and Adderall. Like, are y'all okay?
Girl,
if you want to die, like, if this is your wish, can I ask you just to please get a policy?
Yeah, for real.
Pay
you niggas gonna be having life insurance.
Pay on it for at least a year. Like, I think you may need like a year or two before it actually kicks in.
Y'all
but like,
be having no life insurance for real.
At all. Just pay on it if you just really want. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't drug shame, but I've been there. Did not enjoy the ride.
Would not recommend.
Do not recommend at all. So
yeah,
I don't know, but that is a scary ass nigga.
Yeah, no, NBA Youngboy scares me. So let him get whatever help he needs if that's what it is.
I don't. In the words of Dr. Umar,
some of them have to be euthanized.
Some of your babies got to be put down.
And parents,
I know you don't want to hear this.
I know you don't want to hear this. But some of your children will be euthanized
and put down. Something like
they are lost cause.
That one.
I mean, he's not lying.
He's not lying about some of these knickknacks, and NBA is definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Percs for.
I know, but it's crazy.
Jazz.
NBA, yeah, and Yaya.
Yaya is waiting to get on the visitation list right now.
Yaya, free yourself. Free yourself. Yaya gotta be the dumbest celebrity child. She up there.
King
is fighting for acceptance.
As a black man.
Yeah. And he's too light skinned.
Yeah, he fighting hard to be a dark black man.
I saw a post the other day and it was like, which celebrity do you think has the biggest veneers? When I went in them comments, cause in my head I'm like, King. Uh-huh. Bro, I went in them comments, everybody talking about King. I was like, dang.
That's crazy. That's what you're known for.
Girl, yes. And imagine getting online, you just,
what's the little boy that from Wild Thornberries?
That girl, somebody called him that too.
That's exactly who he looked like.
Yeah, somebody called him that. I'm like, damn, bro.
I don't say it's not Nigel.
King just wants some acceptance, dog.
Like Drake.
Facts. Let's get there.
Okay. I forgot we had one more to talk about.
Yes. All right, let's go to our last topic. Let's do 100 rounds.
Okay.
Drake.
BBL.
Aubrey.
Nose.
Canada.
Okay,
so we haven't really talked about it on here, but of course, there's been a lot that's been going on in hip hop. The Metro Boomin and Future album dropped a couple weeks ago.
Did you listen to that?
Yeah, I did. It's good. Did you listen to the second one? The second one's the R&B one.
Oh, okay. That one I might listen to.
Yeah.
I don't listen to all the hippity hop.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. The Metro.
It's long.
Yeah, that's what it's long as fuck.
Yeah, it's long.
Yeah, it has to be like somebody I really, really like for me to listen to all 37 songs.
Yeah. The second one is really good. You probably will really like that. That was the We Still Don't Trust You.
Yeah, but I might listen to that. And you said it's R&B and stuff. Like, I might listen to it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn, do all these niggas hate Drake?
Girl, everybody hates Drake. And to me, I'm like, bruh, everybody doesn't hate you for no reason.
You know who I'm waiting to jump on the hate train?
Who?
Party Next Door. Because I know he got a story. I know he technically ain't signed to Drake. But I know that man has a story to tell.
Honestly and truthfully, Drake, Party should have been as big as Drake.
You think so?
Absolutely. And Drake is the reason why Party is not as big as he should. Because honestly and truthfully, there's absolutely no reason that Party Next Door was performing at what's the South by Southwest. Why is Party Next Door performing at South by Southwest in 2024?
I mean, but South by Southwest is still a place that you go to for.
Girl, that's an underground for people who are coming up. So you know who also performed there? D Gotti. Why is I love D Gotti down. D Gotti is still on her come up and she's doing an amazing job. D Gotti and Party Next Door should not be performing in the same place.
But people go to South by Southwest to bring out new music. It's current artists that be at South by Southwest.
Child.
It's not just like I feel like South by Southwest gets kind of like a bad rep. It's like
it's a come up. It's the come up.
Because what's the I think people look at it as a privilege to go there. Because what's the it's a real, I feel like it's like the Larry Junes and the
Party Next Door is bigger than all them people.
Maybe he's shy.
I think Party is still trying to get used to his new body.
What's the new body?
His big body.
Is he still big?
Yeah, he's still big.
Okay.
And like even when he performed at South by Southwest, Party had on a fucking leather coat. I'm like, Party,
we know you're big.
Why are you wearing a leather coat in Texas in April and March? It's fucking hot here.
I mean,
it's almost 90 degrees today.
Yeah, it was a little warm today.
It
was a little.
Party, why do you got all that on? We know you big. We don't give a fuck about. I don't.
Maybe he do.
I know he does, and I'm sure
and it's no different than anybody else who wear long sleeves all the time, who wear pants all the time. Like I ain't comfortable in this body.
Right.
But I personally feel like if you're gonna be big, if you're big,
right,
and you're gonna be big.
Be big.
Be big.
I agree.
Like, fuck. I'm not finna make myself uncomfortable or get.
I ain't finna sweat.
I ain't finna chafe for you, nigga. The fuck?
Chafe is crazy.
Hey, I'm not.
Girl, do you think Party's thighs are up there rubbing?
Hot. Steaming. A little smoke coming out through.
He done wore the pants off in the middle.
Because he's not used to the legs rubbing together.
Damn.
So he probably we got old, thigh rubbed together. He probably got this shit hurt.
Oh, it's new. He putting deodorant.
Hell yeah, you got to give they got to toughen up. This has come from years of thighs and stuff like that.
Yeah, fact.
I guess I just really didn't notice. I don't really follow Party and always what he got going on and stuff like that. So I don't know if he lost weight, got big, anything like that.
He's still a bigger dude. But look, I don't mind, baby,
at all.
Shawty swing my way.
You know what though? Like we can get off Party and finish back, but the most toxic song I love the most, the one about
Savage Anthem Savage Anthem.
Yes, I hated him and loved him at the same time when that song came out.
Girl, when he talking about there's an odor in the room.
Yeah, he said, "Fuck." What did he say? Something like,
what did he say? I don't want to say he said it smelled like sex.
Yeah, it smelled like her or something like that, and then you knew. And I was like, that poor Kehlani.
Girl.
Yeah, after that, I could see why she'd be like, no, because she went off niggas off that. Because she went to, what's that? The one who sung the Crip Love.
Oh, you talking about the one that's dating Sweetie right now.
YG.
Yeah, YG. Let me see. I'm trying to find it.
When that nigga said the way I did you was illegal.
Yeah, girl. He said, trying to clean up because you coming soon. I broke her off in the living room. There is a smell in the living room. What's the craziest part to me is he's like, no, that's fucked up. That's what pimpin' do.
Make it sound so melodic.
Girl.
That's fucked up. That's what pimpin' do. Like,
I love that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. But he definitely has a story to tell. Because Drake, every fucking hit song Party has had, you've taken that shit from him. I got a bone to pick with Drake over that. Yeah, because Drake has stopped us from so much greatness, y'all. That's why I'm like, y'all, we better enjoy this fucking Party Next Door album that's coming out. Because I know I am. Because
he worked hard to get his music through. He had to smuggle it through.
I'm trying to tell you, this nigga is.
He had to get through the ears of Aubrey first. So Aubrey picked through everything that he wanted first.
Literally, he getting all Aubrey throwaways.
Hell yeah. And he just in the studio slaving away, writing song after
song after song.
And Drake coming there. I'll take this.
Yeah. Oh, well, he probably like, oh, Drake, come listen. Drake probably.
No, he probably Drake come listen. He was like, oh, Drake's coming.
Yeah, put it up.
Hide the song.
Put it up, y'all.
Hide the lyrics.
Actually, cut the electricity off.
Matter of fact, break this shit. Nigga ain't getting shit else I got.
Nigga, pick up the computer.
The motherboard is Looks like Debo coming through. Drake's coming hard on the hits.
Drake's coming, y'all. Drake coming. Hide your lyrics.
Hide the hits.
No, hide the hits.
Hide the hits.
He fucking everybody, y'all.
He fucking everybody's song, y'all.
So for
hide
real.
your composers, hide your musicians. Drake coming, y'all. That
trying to
is
tell
crazy.
You. But okay, so
everybody ain't lying though.
Everybody's not lying, and everybody does not hate you for no reason.
Facts. And the fact that when Kanye was like, Drake is petty, I believe it.
Oh, girl.
First off,
same.
he is a white man. No, he's a white woman.
Girl.
There's nobody pettier than a white woman.
Girl, I'm trying to tell you. I thought it was so funny whenever Drake shared the screenshot and somebody was like, this is the whitest shit ever. Drake has his mama saved his mom.
Wait.
I was like, damn. I don't know a single black person that called their mama mom.
What was Miss Priscilla saved as?
Mama or mommy.
Okay, I got my mom was saved as mom, but
Oh, for real? You call her mom?
yeah, but it feels weird. But my granny, who I consider I call her mama.
Oh, okay.
I call her mama.
I feel like mama is like the black standard.
Damn, this mom.
Yeah, mom. I was like, oh, okay. But okay, so then there was rumors that with the Future album that there's like him and Drake are arguing over a woman, and he's got a song named Princess Diana. There was rumors that they were arguing over a woman named Diana. Blah blah blah. There's also rumors that Metro Boomin, Drake messed with Metro Boomin's girlfriend or something.
Because it seems like he's more mad at Metro than Future. Like he keeps taking more shots at Metro.
Yeah, he does.
But I heard that Future had the issue because he brought out the album with 21 and felt like because of the work that him and Drake did that people were going to forget. Which I don't remember the name.
They were supposed to drop another album.
Oh.
Drake and Future were supposed to drop another album. And then instead, Drake dropped with 21.
I heard that was kind of the reason that Future was so pissed off. But like, can't y'all do it like again? Like, I don't know.
Why it gotta be beef?
Yeah.
I feel like niggas only argue over so many things, and women and money are on the list.
And it may be over both of those.
Yeah.
You took Future like my money.
Exactly.
Or something like that. But it seemed like Drake has a lot of hate for Metro Boomin for whatever reason.
Yeah, no. Drake definitely. And every time I think about Drake and Metro, I think about that song, Metro Gonna Make It Boom on these hoes. You remember that song? Off of the Drake and Future album? Metro is so fucking talented. Both albums go hard.
He really is talented.
They go hard. But on the first Metro and Future album, there's also a Like That, the song with Kendrick. Kendrick basically shoots at J. Cole and Drake. And then J. Cole dropped a diss track. I felt so bad for all you Cole fans.
No, I'm like in the words of a real Cole, I'm gonna be delusional. He tapped Kendrick. Like Cole fan gonna always go to bed. He gave Kendrick a love tap. He's like, hey, not too much. I don't want to do this to you.
So he said, hey, not too much, and then I apologize
because he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to do that. He didn't want to do that. It's like your mama beating your ass and be like, I went too far. I'm sorry. But maybe not beating your ass.
Yeah, because he ain't do that.
Okay, your mama yelling at you.
My mama ain't never apologized to me for yelling at me.
She should have. That's what it sounded like. Maybe she should have apologized afterwards.
She should have.
But I was like, J. Cole is so light skinned.
Girl,
and I cannot like.
Why are we all forgetting that
his mama white?
These men are biracial.
He's a biracial. He's a
biracial
boy. They very much are.
Yeah, like
I mean, I low key. I don't know. Honestly, I'll give more. Who do you think is more white, Drake or J. Cole?
Drake.
Yeah, because I feel like J. Cole baby mama at least is black.
Yeah, for real.
I don't know.
Drake like white women.
Yeah, I mean, he don't want to explicitly come out and say it just yet.
Yeah, no, he don't.
But his preferred one of choices. What's his mama name?
Shit, I don't know. Stacy,
Angie, Rebecca, something like that.
Not Angie. So then J. Cole apologized at Dreamville. That's over between J. Cole and Kendrick. Now Drake has entered the chat again. Drake, there was like a diss record that got dropped over the weekend. Everybody said it was AI.
And I was like, I don't know. It just sounded unfinished.
Yeah, it sounded unfinished.
It sounded like Drake's pressed record and sent it out.
Yeah, it definitely sounded unfinished. And on that, he pretty much got at everybody.
Yeah, I mean, he's a 20 versus 1.
Yeah,
because that's kind of what it felt like. And I don't know where the fuck Rick Ross came from?
Oh, girl.
Or why he entered in?
Apparently, people noticed that Rick Ross unfollowed Drake a long time ago. And I think that the beef between the two of them has been brewing for a while.
Because Rick Ross did say that he started he unfollowed Drake after something with French Montana.
Yes. So Drake, and I remember the song. I can't remember the name of it. There's a song that it had Drake, Rick Ross, and French on it. It was like a mixtape song or something. And Drake sent a cease and desist.
Oh, that's what it was.
To have his verse removed.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think I really didn't notice that, but until Tia was like, "And Ross don't like his ass."
Yeah.
She the main one to be like, Ross don't like. He talk about Drake. He talk about you like a dog.
Yeah, he said Drake, and he be being racist, like he ain't got a baby over there with that Russian lady. Drake, call me.
I got if you really want some tea, call me. And Drake better call.
Listen, cause Rick Ross been on Drake ass. Rick Ross dropped his. Talking about Drake got a BBL, get rid of his daddy nose. He had a big old bell pepper nose.
Hell yeah.
When you look back, and I have been saying it, bruh. There is like, whenever I watch old Drake videos, I be like, this is the moment that Drake changed. Like,
when do you think that time was? I feel like God's plan, like that era.
It was right before that. It was right before God's
he
plan.
gave everybody the money.
Yeah, it was right before God's plan. And that's why I was just like, damn, I never found Drake attractive before. But at one point, Drake started looking good as fuck to me.
Yeah, no. That was when after he got the abs sketching, etching.
Yeah, and something with his face, his beard. I don't know.
I think him growing the beard helped. The haircuts helped because Drake had nice haircuts and stuff like that with the designs and stuff like. I don't know if that helped him at all, but at one point Drake was looking kind of good.
Yeah, Drake started looking really good. So I don't know. I do think that there's some truth.
You think he got rid of his Negro nostrils?
Yeah, I do. I think there's some truth to it. I think he did. I wouldn't be surprised if he got a nose job.
The whole post in the mama was like, "Obs, tell me, did you have a nose job? I've always wanted one."
Right.
I was like, that is a white man or white woman talking to another white woman.
Girl, I don't even think it's really his mama, but I
You
do.
think AI?
No, I think it's a fake conversation.
I can see that because I don't know too many 84 well, I don't know. Let me not say his mom 84. She look up. She look up there.
She white.
She might. I don't know, but I just don't know too. I don't know. Let me not say that. I don't know too many people over the age of 65
that are keeping up with all that type of stuff.
Yeah, that are watching the blogs.
Right.
That are in real time too.
Yeah, I don't think it was a real conversation personally, but I mean, I get it. I think it's funny. I did think it was funny how Drake was like he's hungry from Manjaro.
He's taking his Manjaro and he's a little hungry, mom.
Yeah.
It's okay. Everything's away. I was like, that was kind of funny.
Yeah, no, that was funny. I mean, Drake is very petty, but so is Rick Ross. Like, Rick Ross has not let up on that nigga. I've been looking at Rick Ross' story. Rick Ross is on his ass.
It's something about Rick Ross I just do not like. And I don't.
It's funny because you like Tia. They act just alike.
They do.
I mean, identical.
But I feel like Tia ain't on here like trying to like chase clout. I feel like Tia is just speaking freely from being silenced for so long, because that nigga put her through the ringer. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like her being like, it's my time now. Right. But I feel like he got his personality from her, because he do act just like they act just alike.
Yeah, they do. They act just like mannerisms.
Yeah,
the way that they talk. I'm like, damn. Rick Ross telling Drake, come online, and Rick Ross made a very good point. He was like, Drake is only responding to me with pictures and typing. He's like, because he got a ghostwriter for his Instagram story.
Not an Instagram story.
He was like, but he can't get on here and just talk to a camera.
But Drake don't do that though.
Yeah, I'm like, have we ever seen Drake
go live? Or he's gone live, but we don't see Drake in his story talking. No. Like that. I can see that if he did that for everybody else who had smoke with. But Drake is ominous, and not in the way Beyonce is, but like, he won't respond to certain stuff. Yeah. Certain stuff he do respond to. And when he responds, he responds. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I don't ever really just see Drake, for the most part, except with Metro. He don't really like tag people calling him out and stuff like that. He go on the songs and he had other people talk for him. He have y'all be like, oh, that's not that man. He have other people speak for him. He don't really just speak for himself.
Yeah, he really don't.
Damn, is that Jazz? Is Drake Jazz? Is he? Who speaks for Drake? Damn.
Drake it's quiet.
The diss wasn't bad though.
No, the diss wasn't bad at all.
And the fact that he cleared all them niggas. But when he said something about you had your first number one with me, a lot of niggas can say that. So who was he talking about? Kendrick?
I think he's talking about all of them.
Damn, not Cold too. Ain't y'all niggas still on tour?
Well, you think about it, there was a pretty good stretch there where everybody was linking up with Drake. Like the Migos, Drake went off on Versace.
Well, and here's the thing. A Drake feature still holds weight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Drake hopping on stuff. Because what's that new artist out here?
Four Bats.
Yeah. I actually like that remix.
Yeah. What did I do to deserve you?
I actually like that remix. The Girls Need Love remix, you could have kept that.
Oh, yeah. Definitely
But a Drake remix or a Drake hopping on your song still holds weight no matter how much you niggas think of him.
Yeah, it does.
And honestly, a lot of them niggas can't do the same. Like, a feature from Ross is cool. But like you can put it on the mix. Yeah, you put it on a mixtape.
Yeah, it don't hit like that.
Yeah, you had it in a deluxe album or something like that.
Yeah. And then I mean, of course, in A$AP Rocky.
That may be warranted though.
Yeah.
Because what you know the niggas who really need to say something. What's Alexis, Serena husband?
Oh hell yeah, Common.
I'm trying to think who else the nigga done said. Megan. Them niggas the ones who really
Megan did say something. She said the nigga full of surgery.
Oh,
I'm like, people keep saying Drake had surgery. That nigga had surgery, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's fine.
There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm not gonna say that either. I ain't gonna say don't work out because you gotta maintain it. So even if you got, but I don't. Whatever, do what you do.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I heard on Joe Budden podcast. Okay, so the rumor apparently is between A$AP Rocky and Drake. Okay, so on the R&B version of the album, A$AP Rocky says that he fucked Drake baby mama.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, A$AP Rocky did go on. Oh, shit.
Yes. So the rumor is that A$AP Rocky and Drake had a threesome with the baby mama. And she got pregnant with Adonis.
No.
That's the rumor.
I low-key... A$AP only gets a pass from me for being Rihanna's baby daddy. For all the shit that he didn't say before. But I don't want to see him in that light. Y'all both fucking that hard-faced white woman? That handsome-faced white woman?
That's the rumor. And she said she was pregnant. And
because Drake did say something like, what was it? I can't remember. It was a verse. He was like, we wait. I don't fucking know. We pop sham. I don't remember what it was. But it was basically like waiting for the results or something like that.
That's the rumor.
But I think there was a whole thing though. Like after the baby was here, he's like, we gotta make sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then remember, what was I listening to? Right, for it to be I'm like,
for a raw threesome.
A raw threesome and a baby be born from it.
So that means he left his deposit, and you went in right after. So,
or maybe condoms were involved and Drake's popped.
Drake don't seem like a condom nigga to me.
A raw threesome is kind of wild.
With you and your homeboy, no. With a random person, that's pretty wild.
I don't know. A raw threesome with two niggas is kind of crazy. A raw threesome with two women and one nigga, a little bit different. I hate to be that person. But a raw threesome with two niggas?
Why? Wait, why is that different?
Because like, okay, if we do a raw threesome with me and two niggas could be the daddy. If I do a raw threesome with another girl and a nigga,
only one nigga that's daddy.
There's only one daddy.
That's true. That's true. That's very true.
But that's supposedly the rumor with the whole A$AP Rocky and Drake thing.
I'm the Weeknd too, and I was like, wow, these niggas really hate him.
Drake is the common denominator here. I'm like, Drake cannot be a good person.
Yeah, no,
He can't be.
I don't think he is.
All these niggas do not hate you for no reason.
And that's why he has to get. I'm not saying that's why he has to get the sexy reds, but he had to get people who don't know no better.
Exactly, he has to go get new. Exactly.
Yeah. That's why y'all's on a new. He got a new crop of niggas that's come up, and Drake will hop on a songs, and then you never really. I ain't gonna say you never hear from them again, but like. Low key,
a few of them.
He's a song taker, stealer.
A few of them. Like, where's the nigga who got the club going up on a Tuesday?
Girl, where's the look alive?
Oh,
Block Boy J. Is he in jail?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, but Drake does. He always keeps some young ones around. I saw him post her sexy red talking about happy birthday to my goat.
Yeah, Drake is a vampire. Drake is a vampire. Feeding off the new talent.
Damn.
That's what he's a vampire. He's a new talent bloodsucker.
Damn, that's fucked up, dog.
Anything new he hears, I like that sound.
Yeah.
Because he also changes accents, personalities.
Yeah, he's definitely a chameleon.
Yeah. Nigga, vampire.
Damn. Damn, BBL Drizzy.
Drinkenstein. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I do think it's funny that Rick Ross, and then something else I thought was crazy that Rick Ross said was that Birdman house went into foreclosure.
Okay, I saw the whole thing. He's like, I'm looking at Birdman house right here or something like that.
Yeah, because Rick Ross has an empty lot of land next to the house he's building. And he was like, Drizzy, if you love Birdman, because Birdman jumped in and was like, I'm behind you 100%. He's like, well, if you love this nigga so much, buy him a house. Because his house went into foreclosure recently.
Damn.
And Ross was like, I don't know. He's like, none of the niggas around me are homeless.
Your son was almost homeless. Shut the fuck up. Literally shut the fuck up. Tia was walking and 50 Cent had to come and help her because you let Lil William walk to school and not have no money. Shut the fuck up. It's something about Ross that just really
grind your gears.
And it just happened suddenly and recently. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But it's just
I've
something.
never been a big fan. I think the nigga funny. I think he's funny. I think he's petty, but I've never been a big fan of him.
Yeah, I really want what's the hustling?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love her. Yeah, I played that song back to back to back.
Mine was driving to the music.
Oh, Ashton Martin music.
Yeah.
Before
fire.
Before Chrisette Michelle fucked up herself.
Man.
What another tragic.
No, literally.
Tragic loss.
That was a sling we saw. Chrisette Michelle was the first black person we saw them put on the wall.
And nail. Besides Jesus. Jesus, Chrisette.
Boy, they got rid of Chrisette. Boy, she was never seen or heard from again.
I saw her recently. We saw at the fairgrounds.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she performed. I'm just like, but that's crazy.
She's so talented.
She is so incredibly talented. And
what's her song? Notebook?
Oh, yeah. That was your song.
Girl, what?
Girl, that whole album. And that was Neo produced that. When I tell you that album was good from front to back.
I might listen to that tonight.
That's a whole album you can play.
Yeah,
that's
real.
a whole album you can play through. But I don't know. I just I'm waiting to see what happens. If Drake is gonna, well then I guess that was an official diss, right?
Yeah. Because the AI version came out that we all heard, and then apparently Drake sent Academics the real version. So real version came out shortly after.
And I heard something else about what somebody said. Was it Joe Budden was like Drake has something that'll or some heat, or they both had some heat, or somebody got some heat, or
yeah, no, he said Kendrick. He said Kendrick's got some heat, and he also said Drake too. I think maybe it was Drake that he said. He said that Drake had some heat, and he said that the diss we heard is just the beginning. I'm
excited. I love when niggas fight. I ain't gonna lie.
Girl, I'm excited too.
I love when niggas
niggas
acting like
being
bitches.
Baddies. Yeah.
Acting like the bad bitches they are.
Hell yeah. Like nigga wrestle.
Hell yeah. Fight.
Oh,
Beat him up. Beat him up.
No, for real. The last thing, girl, what I thought was so fucking funny. Rick Ross has been talking about Drake's plane. And he was like, Drake, you're riding around in that 1976 cargo jet.
a cargo jet.
He said, it's not made for people. Girl, it was so funny that Rick Ross goes, imagine a white man on a cargo. Oh my. No, he said, imagine a white man on Soul Plane. Oh my gosh. I'm like, Rick Ross is fucking petty, dog.
He's funny, but I just, oh gosh.
Girl.
Rick Ross kind of like Akbar.
Yeah.
We said what?
Yeah.
Here I go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop in the stool. Like,
yeah. What was saying?
I don't even. Did you listen to his song?
No, I only listen to the little clips. Champagne shots or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
I'm okay on that.
We'll see what else is in store for the niggas, for the baddies.
I'm tired of the women fight, honestly.
Yeah, fight niggas.
Fight.
Nigga fight.
Next time a woman fight, I want to see a fist fight. Next time any one of you niggas fight, I want to see fisticuffs flying.
Yeah.
Not guns. Put the guns down.
Yeah.
I want somebody fight. I want to see if y'all really what y'all talking about.
I actually don't mind the Instagram and the Twitter games and the social media shit. I don't mind it.
I don't either.
Niggas be petty. I like it.
And I like that y'all are exposing Drake for being as petty as he was, because everyone feel like Drake is like the victim here.
Yeah.
People that know better know that Drake probably doing
Girl, you know,
stuff.
I've been said that. Drake, I've been seen
You been
Drake.
clocked. Yeah, you been clocked Drake.
Said a long time
Bad,
ago.
good guy persona.
Yeah, nigga, you're a demon.
Well,
You're a demon.
I can't wait.
That's all I have in this week with the shits.
All right, so I do have a less here. What is the fuck?
Here.
Oh shit, I forgot because I ain't did it in so long.
Last week.
Huh?
Last week.
When I'm talking about it took me 5 years to remember. Mine was Let's Argue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I just discovered that I went on a date with an actual convicted child molester. The first red flag should have been that his profile name wasn't his first name. Fortunately, my friend tipped me off to the Are We Dating the Same Guy Facebook group. Thank God. He also offered to pick me up on our first date twice. I said I wasn't comfortable and tried to order me more drinks when he only had one. He also wanted to get me back to his house that night. IDK, I just thought maybe men don't think about these types of things about being risky. I made out with this guy. I nearly let him make me dinner at his house, and now I don't know what to do. I'm scared he'll get stalkery. Should I ghost him? You absolutely should.
Hell yeah.
Nigga, first of all, report to the authorities, because I don't even think them niggas supposed to be having social media.
Yeah, that part.
So don't worry about him being stalkery. Make him a ward of the state, honestly.
Girl, find out where he live and double check, make sure ain't a school around.
I mean, it ain't. First of all, it ain't hard to find out where he lives. If he's convicted,
facts.
all you gotta do is
he gotta register.
Hell yeah, he gotta register, and you'll know where he live before he know where you live.
That part.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever met anyone with a crime that serious.
No, I would never actually.
Because it definitely could have been. You don't know because the nigga used a different name. That's different. But I usually Google my niggas, and a sex offender registry is one of the first things that'll pop up if he's on there.
Facts.
I did date he wasn't convicted of murder. Well, no, he was convicted of murder.
Ooh.
Nigga with the big old ugly ass teeth.
Big old ugly ass. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I was. But people were like, you're a murderer.
Right.
I don't know if he did it. I wasn't there.
I don't think I could do that either.
It depends on what the murder's for. Like, if you murdered your baby mama, then whoa. I'm not giving you a pass, but I'm saying like, oh yeah, no, I'm good on that. But if
like some self-defense shit,
yeah, I do some self-defense shit. I'll even do young nigga shit. If you're an old nigga now, you know what I'm saying? I'll do young nigga shit. But I'm not gonna do just not no murder. Just it's a Tuesday.
Yeah, nah, I'm alright. I don't even want no nigga with no robbery.
Oh, when you're older, it's certain stuff that you realize like, yeah, I can't have him on my lease. Nigga ain't even supposed to technically be here.
Yeah, no, literally.
Nigga getting paid under the table. Like,
yeah, he can't pass a background check.
Yeah, when you start dealing with that shit, like that's
too far.
I ain't gonna say too far because people got felonies every day. But it's just when you trying to do different stuff, they can't do that shit, and that's like nigga on probation for 15 years. Y'all can't even go out the country. You gotta ask someone to go out the country and shit like that. You gotta pay $20 every month for his restitution. I'm good on all that shit.
Yeah, facts.
But thankfully, he was acquitted. He was not found guilty. So in my eyes, if he wasn't guilty, then he ain't guilty.
All right, OJ, I know that's right.
And we talked about OJ last week before recording this. I don't think we said anything during the recording. Rest in peace, OJ. Apparently,
yeah, messed up.
Do you think he has a recording saying that he did it?
OJ definitely did that.
I know he did it, but do you think he has anything that like?
Yeah, he wrote a book.
If I did it, but they said he had everyone sign NDAs in his last days.
Yeah, I think OJ didn't want to come to terms with the fact that he was mortal,
or the fact that he had life and death in his hands.
Yeah, because I mean, I saw one comment from somebody and they were like, for some reason OJ felt immortal, and he really did.
No, because was he in Utah when he got arrested, or Vegas?
Remember.
Vegas made him like make sure he was mortal. Remember he got arrested for stealing his own shit.
Yeah,
they're like, we're gonna get your black ass for something.
Right? Yeah, you gonna go down for something. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I don't know. Some people just feel like they gonna live forever.
What do you know what type of cancer it was? No, I didn't even know he had cancer.
Yeah, I think there were rumors that came out, and he came out and was like, "No, hospice, no." Girl, real quick, speaking of hospice, dog, there's a new episode of 600 Pound Life. It's this young black girl, and Dr. Now is like, "Your body's gonna give out. Your body's gonna give out." She disappears, and then Dr. Now is able to get in touch with her like 3 months later. And she was like, "Yeah, I went to work. I came home. I ain't feel good. Next thing I know, I woke up on a ventilator."
Ooh.
And so Dr. Now was like, "So where are you at now?" She was like, "Well, I was in the hospital for 2 months. My mama didn't want me to come back to her house, so she sent me to hospice." I'm like, you can do that?
You can, because hospice is for the most part end of life care, but hospice is also what's called palliative care. So it's like, I can't take away what's wrong with you, but I can make you comfortable. So yeah, people can be on hospice and not be dying.
Girl, I thought it was so crazy when she said it. I'm like, and she was like, "Yeah." And Dr. Now was like, "So are you in hospice now?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm in hospice. I want to get out of here though, because they don't let me have no visitors, and I'm lonely."
Damn. Damn.
And so Dr. Now, after the video's over, he was like, "Okay, well, keep me updated."
Bye.
After he got off the phone with her, he was like, "She's not in hospice." He's like, "I saw the background. Girl, that girl was in a hotel."
Oh, she lied.
Girl, straight up lied. Girl, living in a budget suites.
That's a hell of a lot to tell.
But she was in the hospital. But she wasn't in hospice.
Maybe she has hospice care, though. Because maybe she has hospice nurses. Because
usually they come to her hotel?
Yeah, usually they don't. I've never really, I mean, I'm sure they do have hospice centers, but usually hospice, you want to be at home in your own environment. And hospice is more so like they have more lenient, like as far as standard care, like you can give medicine and pass it more frequently and stuff like that. So if she's on pain medicine or has to constantly have that type of stuff, or even if she's like a do not resuscitate, I don't know, she might have hospice nurses.
But I mean, then why would she lie and say she can't have company? You live in a hotel, they can come and go.
It was after COVID too, right?
Yeah, this is recent. Yeah, girl, I was like,
I'm gonna watch it.
Girl, you gotta watch that one. It's wild.
And I'm guessing she didn't lose the weight.
I don't know. You watch it, you'll see.
Man, I already know, because the black people on there don't act right. they give the black people a diet, and they have every excuse of, "Well, I retain the water."
Girl, okay, I'm swollen.
Hell yeah, it's my lymph nodes.
Yeah, my lymphedema.
If my lymphedema wasn't acting up, I'd have lost 50 pounds, Dr. Now, this month.
Girl, there was one white lady. Dr. Now was like, "So you're almost 800 pounds. What makes you serious now?" She was like, she was country as fuck. She's like, "Dr. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. You could put some dog shit on the floor, and you tell me that dog shit is gonna make me lose weight. I'm finna get down there and eat that dog shit." And Dr. Now was like, "Okay."
Did she lose the weight?
Yeah, she did.
That's what I'm saying. Like, niggas get on the show.
Yeah, she lost like 300 pounds.
Niggas get on the show and have an attitude.
And nigga.
Hell yeah, and have an attitude, because he telling you're big and you know you're gonna die.
Stop.
You're gonna die if you don't stop.
Girl, yeah.
And all the other shit. So I already know her outcome. I know she didn't lose shit.
Yeah.
They spent the whole episode trying to get her to counseling and everything else, and she didn't lose not one guy and hardly gain weight.
Girl.
I know how that go. Well, I don't
leave that nigga alone.
Facts, and report him, because he probably shouldn't have social media. And he probably shouldn't be misrepresenting himself anyway. That's a crime.
Yeah, facts.
So report the nigga for all reasons. I'm kind of anti-snitching, but we don't play child molesters.
That part.
And I don't even, you a child.
Facts.
You a child. Shit. Call him, play some fake charges on that nigga. All right. Well, that's it for us. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. Any questions, comments, concerns, you can always hit us up at hearyoupodcast@gmail.com or any of our social media at hearyoupodcast. Or if you can drop the 5, join the Patreon. You can hit us up there too. Get them exclusive content, the Be For Real, the Hear Ye, After Dark, all that other shit. Y'all can find me on IG at WhereBB, BEBE. Where can they find you at?
And of course, y'all can find me on Instagram at Tana Taught You. That is TANNAH Taught You. All right, bro, you ready to get up out of here?
Let's.
As always, shout out to everybody. We had fun, and we'll talk to y'all next week. Bye, Bookie.
Bye.